The snowfall has picked up a little bit more since early this morning. Take a look at that snow plow over there, which has been working since around 3 a.m. on snow piles like this one, which has gradually gotten bigger throughout the morning. At the Capitol, Democrats will introduce a bill today that could change the way elections are handled in our state. This is all that's left from the crime scene here in Golden. New this morning, Windsor police are investigating the death of a 7-month-old baby. Today, President Obama will finally release his 2014 budget proposal. It's almost completely blacked out due to the fire remnants, and you can't even see inside. A Colorado doctor has been accused of botching multiple surgeries, and now one of his former patients is speaking out. This should give you some perspective as for the amount of space in between homes. After killing Tom Clements on his doorstep, investigators believe the suspect then left the victim's home, then got into a black getaway car parked right here on this road. A 4th grade girl is helping put a smile on the face of a Sandy Hook elementary school teacher. He was wrongly convicted of murder and served 18 years in prison before his release last year. Secretary of State John Kerry has arrived in South Korea for a trip likely to focus on North Korea's recent threats. What started out as an isolated incident has quickly escalated into a vast epidemic. Several fight videos over the last 12 hours have been released, most of which took place here on these tennis courts. Here is video of 2 middle schoolers exchanging blows during a lunch break last spring. Here is another video of 2 different kids in that same yard, their peers cheering until police arrive. But it doesn't stop there. The bystanders then post the video to their Facebook pages. Each comment boasts about how badly the loser got beat up. Who is participating in the fights is what has caught bullying expert Barbara Colaroso off guard.
It's rare that girls get involved in physical bullying to this extent.
Colaroso says most of these altercations are not even fights. They're assaults. And at Henry World Middle School, they have been going on for quite some time.
Well, there's just always fights all the time over there. They don't really care.
Sarah, who wishes to keep her real name confidential, was brutally attacked by another 14-year-old last Friday. Several students lured the teachers out of the classroom while dozens of other kids rushed in to watch and tape the fight. Sarah says she told teachers the attacker was threatening her, but they disregarded the warning.
They should have had somebody watch her, make sure she doesn't do anything, because I asked them for help a lot of times.
The video is disturbing, and so are the comments on student Facebook pages. Almost all of them support the attacker.
Well, there's 3 characters in this tragedy: the bully, the bullied, and those not so innocent bystanders.
Just like many other targeted kids, Sarah is traumatized.
They shouldn't bully because it makes people feel bad about themselves.
Investigators are currently reviewing the school's policies and procedures in addition to the teaching personnel. Reporting from the Henry World Middle School, Nathan Chisholm, Fox 31 Denver. It's an intersection that is used by hundreds of East High School students every day. Surveillance video from Wednesday morning shows 16-year-old DeAndre Bridgman on her way to school when she was hit by a car.
Kind of shocked that she got hit and everything, just because you wouldn't expect that to happen.
Students who actually saw the accident were even more shocked.
We just heard a big boom, and then we looked over and just saw a girl flying in the air and then hit the ground, and then the car just speeding off.
A boom that has left Bridgman in critical condition in a nearby hospital. The person driving the vehicle was 31-year-old Aaron Jackson.
Every complication, I got another A in school.
Jackson, an award-winning poet and 5th grade teacher at AXL Academy in Aurora, turned herself in the next day after a Medina alert was released to the public.
A female party responded to the District 6 police station and basically talked to the clerk and wanted to turn herself in for the hit-and-run accident that happened yesterday.
Police officers are still asking people who may have seen the accident to come forward.
Just because we have somebody in custody doesn't mean that your information is not valuable.
Police say the family has mixed feelings about the arrest.
They're very happy on the one hand, but still very traumatized on the other hand.
Police plan to patrol the area a little bit more so instances like this don't happen again. Reporting from Elizabeth and Colfax Avenue, Nathan Chisholm, Fox 31 Denver. Best friends and entrepreneurs Ben Olson and Rob McGowan build furniture. Thin art is their business, and what separates them from their competition is the material.
Modern furniture these days is made with composites and pretty terrible materials.
Olson and McGowan, however, take what most people describe as scrap, then convert it to functional art.
Salvage yards, where they've been sitting on them for 40 years and no one's done anything with them because they're broken or they're busted or they're cracked, but that doesn't matter to us. We can take that and give it a new life and a new function as a piece of furniture.
Despite where it comes from, the 2 artists insist this is the material that can last a lifetime.
Materials made back in the day, they're thick, they're heavy, they're well built, and they're sturdy.
They're meant to last.
Meant to Last is the simple yet effective business model that is embedded into every piece of FinArt furniture. You can see here the guys have the resources to make the products that are built to last. Take this piece of wood, for example. In the 60s, it was a boxcar on a train. In a couple weeks, it's going to be fine dining material. Their broad skill set also allows them to work with almost any style home.
We do light fixtures as well as furniture, as well as some art pieces, so it is very much just functional art.
Regardless of what it's called, the end result is there. Reporting from the FinArt factory, Nathan Chisholm, Fox 31 Denver.